So it was right there in black and white. So I just told the receptionist, who happened to be the doctor's wife, I said, I'd like to come back and have a talk to the doctor in the evening about something I've been working on. And she said, well, what's this about? I said, well, that cancer that they removed, I said, it came right back. And I said, so I treated it in the other two areas with hemp oil. And the minute I said hemp oil, the woman she just crunched, and so doctor will not go there. Doctor will not prescribe this. And she's like literally screaming at me. And I'm standing in the waiting room, and there's 5 or 6 other people there, and they're listening to all this. And I'm thinking, like, are these people crazy? So I got out and got in my vehicle and started home, and then I got thinking, if I was a doctor and one of my patients who was suffering with cancer had cured their cancer with something natural, I think I'd want to know about it. So
what's the most dramatic case that you've seen the oil cure?
Oh God, there's been so many of them. I've seen this oil turning people with AIDS, turn AIDS right around. Multiple sclerosis.
Terminal patients?
Oh yeah, terminal cancer, yeah, definitely. I've had many patients that they get the right oil. It really does have all the healing qualities that have been describing for the last 13 years. But I have seen patients, one patient in particular was in the hospital and given 24 hours to live by the doctors. His son took a dose of the oil in, the next day he left the hospital. This man was dying with lung cancer, he had taken chemo. He went home, in no time, he was taking around 30 pills a day. In no time, his son took him off all the pills, and he was also a bad diabetic for 35 years. Within 6 weeks, he no longer needed insulin, and at the end of 90 days, his lung cancer was gone. So things like that are pretty damn dramatic.
So you've been trying to show this to doctors and to institutions, and why do you think that they don't respond to the proof? Because there's walking proof that this works.
Well, they don't want us to have the ability to heal ourselves. That's really what it's about. Once you understand the healing power of these extracts, well, for the most part, you don't need their system. That's really what it's about. Once you understand the healing power of these extracts, well, for the most part, you don't need their system. Their system becomes obsolete because allopathic medicine is idiotic. Medicine from chemicals and poison, and that's going to heal you. The very thought of what's going on today in the medical system, when you look at chemotherapy, radiation, cancer-causing treatments to treat your cancer. Who's the lunatic here? The whole system today is just all based on profits. It's all about money, and what the medical system, for the most part, is so afraid of. If we all have, the right, or we had the right to have a jar of that oil right in our own homes, and we used it properly for medicinal purposes, there wouldn't be much need for doctors. We still need our surgeons. We get in an accident, break a leg or something like that, we need somebody to put us back together. That side of medicine is okay. But the other side of medicine, when you're looking at all these pill pushers and these oncologists, that's the side of medicine that does not make any sense at all. So there has to be a lot of changes made, and they have to be made rapidly. But what people have to first realize, it is our natural, God-given right as human beings to use this plant. Nobody ever had the right to outlaw it. Show me the man that can walk up in my face and tell me that I do not have the right to heal my cancer using a plant. A plant that has been used for 5,000 years in medicine. It's legendary.